All right, welcome to the Young Turks. Cenk Uygur and Chris Barron with you guys. Today's show is really, really important. Okay, the throat dragon.
Say that shit again. Say that shit again.
The throat dragon. The throat goat dragon says. The throat goat dragon says. Throat goat. There's a couple of topics in here that you've got to see. So first of all, I think the situation in Israel now is as dangerous as it has ever been. And now I'm not just talking about the Palestinians, I'm talking about the Israelis. I think things have taken a turn. We'll talk about it in a second. I think it's a danger to the entire planet. Okay, so a lot to get to today. Don't miss any of it. Anna, the throat goat dragon, let's get started.
Well, we begin with yet another mass casualty airstrike that took place in Gaza. Let's get to the details.
You knew there were civilians there, you knew there were refugees, all sorts of refugees, but you decided to still drop a bomb on that refugee camp, attempting to kill the Hamas commander.
The latest mass casualty event in Gaza that was in fact carried out by the Israeli Defense Forces. I think it's important to learn more details about this airstrike by the IDF at this refugee camp in the Gaza Strip. Let's watch.
At least 50 people are said to have been killed and many more injured in a blast at the Jabalia refugee camp in northern Gaza. Well, those figures come from the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry.
Which is part of the reason why we don't know what the exact death toll is at the moment. But I will share with you what has been reported so far. Since that report by the BBC was published, the IDF came out and took responsibility for that airstrike with absolutely no remorse, given the high number of Palestinian civilian casualties.
Those figures come from the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry.
Which is part of the reason why we don't know what the exact death toll is at the moment.
Israel claims that they were targeting a single Hamas commander, and they claim that they have killed him. Although, considering the backlash they're getting for this airstrike, which has killed at least dozens of civilians, I think that they would want to put out that they accomplished their mission in killing that one Hamas commander. I'd like to see more confirmation of that from a third party. I don't really trust the IDF. They have been known to lie about these types of airstrikes in the past.
Those figures come from the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry.
Which is part of the reason why we don't know what the exact death toll is at the moment.
Now, Israeli Defense Forces on Tuesday claimed the airstrikes killed Ibrahim Biari, the commander for Hamas's Central Jabalia battalion, along with neutralizing an estimated 50 other terrorists. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they call them terrorists because they're liars. So no one should believe the idea. No one in their right mind should believe a government's, like not even defense, but offensive shock troops that go in and kill innocent civilians thousands at a time and then claim that everyone they killed is a terrorist.
Those figures come from the Hamas-run.
No, if you think that, you're being enormously biased.
Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Did you see the size of that bomb? We have eyes, we can see. Israeli propaganda and American propaganda is not working anymore.
Well, those figures come from the Hamas-run.
No one is buying that crap other than the dumb people in Washington who think, oh, we're just gonna get everybody on cable news to say Israel is awesome and the Palestinian lives don't matter, that they're scrubby little savages and we're allowed to murder them 24/7.
Savage idiots!
It's not working.
The rest of us are enraged, okay?
Well, you know why you're losing the people if you're the right-wing government of Israel or the current right-wing government of America?
What a stupid son of a bitch.
I don't care what you call yourself, you're a right-wing or if you're in favor of this savagery. You're losing people because you are wrong. The entire US government, other than Rashida Tlaib and Bernie Sanders a tiny bit, are saying murder, 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 murder the civilian.
Are saying murder, 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 murder the civilian. Are saying murder, 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 murder the civilians. Because Israel has a right to defend itself by killing all those civilians. Are saying murder the civilians.
No, you don't. That's not what, you have a right to defend yourself, but not by killing innocent civilians. By the way, if you don't like that fact, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna shake your worldview, and then you're gonna hate me for it, but it is inarguable. That is exactly what Hamas says. Hamas says I have a right to murder your civilians because they are oppressing me. And we live under occupation. We can't control our borders. We can't control anything. And look at what you do to my people. You kill us at 4 times the rate we kill you. You kill us 10 times, 100 times the rate we kill you. And we're the terrorists?
Yes.
And by the way, the correct answer to that is yes, they are the terrorists.
Yeah!
But if you are 4 times worse than the terrorists, what does that make you?
The winner.
So I know these things are deeply uncomfortable, but good. I want to challenge you.
I just don't feel challenged.
I am a decent enough person to not murder 50 innocent people, let alone the 8,000 that you have killed.
Well, those figures come from the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, which also...
The 8,000 that you have murdered so far.
I don't care what you call it. When you say, oh, I got 13 Hamas guys and I killed
8,000 civilians.
That is not,
oops, collateral damage. Oops, there was nothing I could do.
No, you purposely killed those innocent civilians. It's one thing when a terrorist group does it. There's nothing we can do about a terrorist group.
There's nothing we can do about a terrorist group.
Want to bet?
We're all against terrorist groups.
Our money and our weapons.
It is righteous. I am moral. I murdered those people out of morality. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You and I are almost the same age, and I'm actually quite worried for how upset you get on TV. You gotta protect your health. You're just kind of losing it.
You're on the brink of absolute disaster. And then for the first time in my lifetime, an existential danger for Israel. Turn around. As a friend and an ally, I'm telling you, you have to turn around. But no, go ahead, kill more, 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 and see how that works. Kill more, 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 and see how that works. It's gonna work terribly. It's gonna work terribly. You're in mortal danger. But no, go ahead, kill more, 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 and see how that works. Kill more, kill more, kill more, kill more, and see how that works. It's gonna work terribly. It's gonna work terribly. You're in mortal danger. You're in mortal danger. But no, go ahead, kill more, 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 and see how that works. It's gonna work terribly. It's gonna work terribly, and it's endangering everyone inside.
You're a terrible person.
The throat goat dragon says,
beware of Japanese waitress bearing fortune cookies.
So I just wanted to be clear. When you drop a bomb on a house and you kill 10 civilians, including their kids, that's terrorism. Period.
Not when Israel does it, though.
No, when Israel does it, it's terrorism. When Hamas does it, it's terrorism. When people with no power do it, unfortunately, it's still terrorism.
Unfortunately, it's still terrorism.
Yikes.
It is a power dynamic. Unfortunately for human beings, whoever's more powerful crushes those who are less powerful. I hate that fact about humanity. And yes, if the situation was reversed, the Palestinians would do it to the Israelis. But we're not asking for the situation to be reversed. We're asking for 2 states that make a peace deal. Oh, that could never happen. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's a 100% fact that it can happen. It already did happen, and not just in a faraway land, in Israel. They made a deal with their worst enemy, Egypt. And since then, they have had over 40 years of peace with Egypt. Joe Biden has no conscience on this at all and has never considered Palestinians human beings, Never. Not in his entire career. He's always treated them like dirt, like they don't matter at all. He has no sympathy for them, no humanity for them at all. And even after 8,000 dead, he hasn't said one kind word about a single Palestinian. That's who he is. We'll be back.
But you see that sucker over there? 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds.
Members make us possible. And so if you see us doing Honest News,
thank a member.
All right, Anna. You're wrong. The Muslim world is this close to exploding. I know. For the warmongers in America and Israel, they'll think, oh yeah, Muslim savages, of course they're so violent.
Savages, idiots!
No, you're the ones killing them. You're the ones killing them at 4 times the rate of Hamas, and again, you're just getting started. Okay? So you can be racist if you want to say, oh yeah, that's how Muslims are. You can be any kind of racist and bigot that you want. We have an existential danger. And Netanyahu is walking you right into it. You got to get rid of him instantly. Otherwise, he's going to start a war we cannot wind back. Once that war starts, it's a nightmare for the entire Middle East, and it's a nightmare for Israel. It is the only thing that is an existential threat to Israel. And Netanyahu keeps poking the bear like he's on top of the world and there's nothing anybody can do about it. At every turn, you must acknowledge the state of Israel. Of course, Hamas having that in their charter, dumbest thing in the world. Oh, we're gonna wipe out Israel.
Really? How, you morons?
And do a diplomatic blitzkrieg. And say anything you like, but don't attack.
The fuck you talking about?
By the way, here, look, this is a very dangerous one, and I wouldn't recommend this. But another thing that they could do that it's too late for anyway, and again, I'm not in favor of this, but there are other options. You can say, hey, look, we're gonna put a deadline in it a year from now, both Fatah and Hamas. We want a peace deal. We want 1967 borders. We want 2 states, period. But if a year from now, after we've tried diplomacy for 57 years, you guys say, no, screw your diplomacy, screw peace, we're never gonna give it to you, then we're gonna attack. Then we're gonna attack and you're gonna kill us all, but we're gonna attack because we want peace first. Eyes Open Wide says, I'm all for outrage, but I felt for the past couple of weeks since the crisis has began that I'm paying for membership to TYT to have the hosts scream at members for the time on air. Why is Anna and Cenk spending the time screaming at their viewers? The viewers aren't dropping bombs. I'm so glad you asked that, and I know that that's a legitimate critique of me. And some people don't like the yelling, and so they said, Cenk, don't do it. It bothers me, and it feels like just like you said, it feels like I'm yelling at you. Number one, you're wrong, and I'm so sorry to you guys that don't like that thing. It's genuine. I can't help it. I understand if you don't like it, but you're wrong.
Yeah, I have to add something to that. I actually don't find it hard to be fair to both sides. Look, my moral foundation is clear, and civilian deaths on either side, anyone targeting civilians is wrong. It's not hard to condemn that at all.
You lick their boots too? Come here, little doggy.
Licking their goddamn boots.
Cenk, sorry to interrupt you, but I have to add one other thing. Remember,
you're wrong. The Democrats are like, how do I fight back? I don't know. Jesus Christ, man.
There are few things as shameful in this country than the Democratic Party, and
that's in a
their
story.
Weakness, which honestly, increasingly, I really question whether it's weakness.
No one in the Democratic Party will fight for us. We can't find one single person to fight for us. And yet we still can't find one Democrat with courage. Just one with courage. with courage to fight back against Republicans. No, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down. No, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down with courage. And they think it's sophisticated to be cowards to fight back against Republicans. No, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down.
I really question whether it's weakness.
And to not fight back against these monsters. Give me one strong Democrat and we'll run these guys out of town. And yet we still can't find one Democrat with courage. With courage. The Democrats should be weak. They should be servile. They should sit at the feet of the Republicans and never challenge them.
I really question whether it's weakness.
They all lay down, they all lay down. God damn it, fight! Fight for the average American with courage! And you would be intensely popular. Just one with courage.
I really question whether it's weakness.
With courage! No, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down, they all lay down. Give me one strong Democrat and we'll run these guys out of town. With courage! All these Democratic leaders are so stupid. Just one of you, just fight for the average American and you'll be the most popular person in America overnight. But no.
Oh yeah, but my donors won't like me.
Let me tell you what the IDF will tell you and it'll make you feel better. Sorry, they were used as human shields. There was nothing they could do.
And so we murdered all the human shields. Oh, that makes you so humanitarian. Oh, there was 50 human shields and we killed them all.
That's not how this works.
Hamas didn't kill them, you killed them. Now Hamas is guilty because they took hostages and what they did in Israel. You're wrong.
Oh, ugly child. My condolences, madam.
You should talk. Slang from the United Kingdom, unsurprisingly, very different from slang here in the United States.
But I'll also say that their slang, in my opinion, is a lot more fun. A succulent Chinese male. So we're gonna talk about the all-time weirdest British colloquialisms, which I just pronounced correctly, and I'm very proud of myself for doing so.
Nice job, Casper.
Thank you. Keep in mind that they're all from the same part of the world that calls streetlights lollipops. Did you know that?
I did not know that. That's already super fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, I wonder if you can see the lollipops from your garage. From your garage.
The word is?
Garage.
Garage.
From your garage.
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 What the devil is going on here?
I'm gonna ask you what you think Bagsy means. What does Bagsy mean?
I don't know, obviously I don't know.
Bagsy is the equivalent of calling shotgun or dibs. Does anyone want this?
Bagsy.
Nice, nice,
You see
good
how
job.
quick I am, okay? You think I'm not ready for pop quizzes? Go, what's
So
next?
we say shotgun, you know, Americans with their gun culture, right? And a succulent Chinese male. They say Bagsy in the UK. All right, here's another one. Poppycock. Do you know what poppycock is?
I think poppycock is something that's not true, like BS. That's some poppycock.
Poppycock. Poppycock.
Poppycock.
Poppycock. Poppycock. Poppycock. Poppycock.
Poppycock. What's going on?
Poppycock. A succulent Chinese male. Poppycock. So double fisting means something entirely different here in the United States for all you Europeans out there who like to use that terminology or that phrase.
Okay, yeah, let's be careful.
They're very innocent. For them, double fisting means having 2 drinks, right?
Right, and of course, cigarette is a word we don't use here. The equivalent of that in the British slang.
No, you raging.
It was so much fun. I was double fisting all night.
Yeah, and the British use of the C word, that's what I was referring to earlier.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
It's awesome, but we here in America, we can't ever use it.
See you next Tuesday then. Yeah.
So cream crackered is Cockney rhyming slang for knackered or incredibly tired. This week's done me in already, and it's only Tuesday. I'm cream crackered. Wow, that really resonates with me.
I was gonna say, Anna, I've seen you. Well, all right.
It was so much fun. I was double fisting all night.
What the devil is going on here?
A conservative women's swimsuit calendar has angered Christians. Labeled demonic, obviously, a limited edition pinup calendar has infuriated some conservatives and led to debate about whether the images of women in swimsuits go against conservative values.
And that is the story. Cenk, I turn it over to you.
Yeah. So look, there's actually a really interesting political and ideological point in this story, believe it or not.
Wow, sister, look at that.
You could always go to OnlyFans and just polish guns. Like, oh, I'm against trans issues, but look at this gun that I've got. Oh, isn't that amazing? Right? Like, okay, whatever you're into, God bless. Because the right wing's
like, oh, we're ultra male, man. We're alphas and the Democrats are betas. Look at our hot chicks and beer and guns. Yeah, let's objectify all women. Yeah.
Now check out our hot chicks in bikinis.
You just watched a video that Eric Trump's wife, Lara Trump, posted to social media just yesterday. But the post actually drew some pretty harsh criticism from conservatives who think that she should dress a little more modestly. In 2016, during the election, you heard the tape of Trump talking about grabbing women without asking in their genital region. Like, why are we pretending like, oh, no, this was a typical traditional conservative family? And I am shocked that they are not socially conservative, shocked. Okay, all right.
Yeah, everybody knows he's a slime ball. Everybody knows that he was having sex with porn stars while his wife was pregnant and had just delivered, etc. Everybody knows that he grabs women in the genitals without what the devil is going on. Yeah. But at least here and in the swimsuit model story we did of the MAGA guys last week, they're at least being consistent for the first time in my lifetime. Like before, it was all like, oh, if gay people are the worst, etc. But if a Republican does X, Y, and Z, totally great, awesome, family values, way to get more abortions, DJ. But the second group, I don't think is what I would call the MAGA group, but it's a little, I'm sure some parts of MAGA are in the other group too, right? But it's the macho guys, the guys who are looking for an alpha leader, the incels, the aggressive trolls online, the 4chan, the 8chan, all those guys who are all like, yeah, you grab women by the women suck, yeah, men are awesome, men can do whatever we want, man, dress sexier.
You son of a bitch.
Men, we know how to be friends.
Colorado Governor Jared Polis got absolutely roasted for a video he put out during the holidays. It's being referred to as Christmas cringe.
Take a look.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad.
But why?
If Trump did that dance, every MAGA person in the country would be like, no, it's great actually.
He needs to fire his staff. Look at the singing was bad enough, but
Wait, what was wrong with the singing? Okay, so
what is that?
First of all,
it was so much fun. I was double fisting all night.
Could there be any error in this information? Not likely. It's 99% accurate. Since the information is that reliable, we have no other alternative. Warriors killed!
Out Benny, out Benny, to mix this up, mash this up, out Benny, mash this up in his TYT mashups, which are very entertaining, and I highly recommend you watch it. Out Benny, out Benny.